Good evening, my wonderful patrons, and welcome back to Metro Bar. My name's BUREAUCRATS, and we are continuing our rewrite of history today in Victoria 3, joined by my good friend Valac. For the people over on YouTube, there is no episode 5 in this stream. It never happened. Don't ask about it. Without further ado, good evening, Mr. Valac.
What?
I said good evening, Mr. Valac.
Why are you calling me that? I am not a mister, I am a commander. There is a difference.
Shush. Ranks matter not in my bar. I will not have such such inequalitarian beliefs in my establishment. Anyways, how have you been?
I have been well. I watched a solar eclipse. It was fun.
Oh no, the great big lamp in the sky disappeared. Was it not scary? Valac?
Yeah, what? Sorry, I was messaging someone on Discord. Am I allowed to start now?
I'm already going.
Well, you didn't tell me.
I told you I was going to make my intro.
Well, I'm starting now.
Well, yes. You also didn't answer my question.
What was the question again?
Was it not scary that the great big lamp in the sky disappeared?
It was not scary at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I guess I am the only one with that kind of fear. Anyways, I do apologize if my stuttering is any worse than usual. As Val,
drank 2 beers.
I'm. First of all, I am currently still in the process of drinking my second beer, and second of all, I am also sleep deprived. So this can go two very different ways, and I'll be interested in how it will go, because editing Birch will probably be slandering me again, which he always does.
Lies and slander, slanders and lies.
Oh, there are neither lies nor there are no lies, but they're definitely slander. But they're also truths. Regardless, how were we looking?
Truths and slander, slander and truths.
Yes. We are 130,000 in debt. That's not good.
You'll be fine.
Our bureaucracy is at minus 1.9 thousand.
Listen. I have a solution.
No, we're not going to bully Mexico again.
No, I wasn't going to suggest that at all. No. What do you take me for? No. But what if we did? What if we just beat up Mexico again for money?
I said no.
What about Cuba?
No, they make the good rum.
Spain? And we take Cuba? Spanish American War is on the horizon.
That's actually, let me try and save this by myself. I wanted to start increasing relations with China anyways. Yes, and our socialist friend disappeared. Huh?
Spain's had it good for 2. Oh yeah, I forgot. Bavaria and Prussia and Austria are at war again.
As per usual.
Yeah. Honestly, when are they not at war?
Exactly.
Let's see, what was the company I wanted to establish?
The company of company.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
You're welcome, Captain Inobvious.
Oh yeah, the Panama Canal Company. I need to build the Panama Canal first.
Oh yeah, we're still talking about that, by the way.
No, no, I get to build it.
No, I
It's my
never agreed to that.
territory.
It is your territory.
I told you I'd be taking all of Central America.
For now. Anyways. What is currently... Oh yeah, we're building bureaucracy. So we can have more taxes. So we don't bankrupt ourselves. We also need more railroads. Because we
I had to
always need
raise
more
taxes
railroads.
to the highest state they've ever been in all of the entirety of my country's history.
Oh, you don't have the highest percentile tax yet?
Well, to be fair, our tax policies are still fairly layman's terms. We have per capita taxation.
What do we have again? We also have per capita taxation.
Which is honestly the best one out of all of them from the looks of it.
Not necessarily.
So,
But I really need to get
I
the
mean, when
economy
I
under
look at the
control.
other ones, all of them tell me I'm going to lose money if I change to them. So,
Government wages
that's-
are the main issue.
let's see. Is there anything that I can add to the taxes?
So how about we lower government wages? Just a bit. Just a Listen, we all have to tighten the belt, all right? I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Added wine to my tax list.
How can you tax the good vino? How could you?
All right, I think we can stop doing that there. All right, so that allows me to tax something else.
That's tax close. Please. Something to get some money in. That's also low. Military wages are actually not that high, so it doesn't
All right,
really
there we
matter.
go. Services are now being taxed, so
You
I can
haven't
lower
taxed
taxes just a
services
little
yet.
bit. Honestly, for a long while, services was less of a investment than tobacco was.
Okay, for some reason, hey,
Tobacco is cheap.
hey, game, yes. Or, well, not game. Could you?
Oh, you know what? I took Panama, which has another construction facility, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. That's why everything's really expensive.
Come on.
At the very least, we're slowly digging our way out of our debt.
There we go. Finally. Victoria was for some reason not recording any sound. Now it is. Apologies for that.
Minor problem.
Yeah, minor problem. Considering that the gameplay is actually being shown, I consider it a minor problem. Could you speak? Yeah, you're still there.
I am still here. The vineyard is currently hiring 0 out of 5,000 potential employees.
Yeah, I just didn't want to look like an idiot that was talking to the void. Scottish mass migration. A large number of Scottish people have begun migration from Great Britain to South Dakota and the surrounding states. I shouldn't have done that. Every Scottish person in the world is going to kill me now. Yes, I know.
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll take in another random exiled person.
Protected speech is not doing well in the voting.
How is the government doing? Oh, hey, the Radical Party actually has a majority.
Neat.
For once, we're doing it. We're winning.
Raid on the law successful. Yay!
Hey, you need rubber plantations in order to increase productivity, but unfortunately, we still haven't gotten that technology yet.
France has taken
What
on
are we working
Lübeck's
on?
national
Oh yeah, the
debt.
atmospheric engines, so that way then we can actually get to work on railways.
You need the choo-choo. Russia still doesn't have the choo-choo, does it?
Desperately kind of need the choo-choo.
Of course Russia doesn't have the choo-choo. Russia!
I
Russia!
wonder who's winning. Oh, Russia's winning.
Really? Last time they weren't doing so well.
I think this time around they have more friends. They're still a democratic republic, which is funny. The Democratic Republic of Prussia. We're gonna have the German Republic all the way in
Hold on.
1880.
Val! Look!
What?
Luxembourg is independent!
Where?
Did you seriously just ask me where Luxembourg is independent?
Oh no, I thought you said Hamburg.
No, Luxembourg. And even that...
Good for them. Their infrastructure is terrible, but good for them.
Oh yeah, no, they're a shithole. Oops, sorry. Shouldn't have said that. Ooh, what is that for
They
an
currently have a
engine?
population of 144,000.
Is that a German or is it? I think that's a German engine and that's a French one. So... Phoenix, Sacramento, San Francisco... What is Sacramento actually known for? I forgot.
I don't know. I like seeing the little paddle steamers.
That's
They're neat.
That's Mississippi, you blank. Sacramento is on the
What?
west coast. Sacramento lies on the west coast.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
wasn't looking at it.
Yeah, but you the paddles.
I was zooming out on the paddle steamers. That wasn't even Mississippi that I was staring at. That was my own coastline. Are you sure that you haven't already fully consumed the second beer?
Oh, you mean the armada of ships that is passing past your... I thought you were talking about what Sacramento was famous for, and you answered with paddle steamers.
No, I said I was looking at a bunch of paddle steamers. I like them.
Well, I didn't hear that part.
They're neat.
Yes, I know. Again, we have to play Anno once together because you can build really, 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 really cool ships. How are we looking on that whole taxation problem? It's getting worse.
Is very slowly starting to balance itself.
Why are we
at least
building?
down here?
Why are we building railways? I said build government offices. Please.
Oh hey, Chile is improving relations with me. Good for you, Chile.
People. Why is a food item increasing relations with you?
Should I beat up Argentina again just to ban slavery?
Okay, just ignore me.
Should I turn Argentina into a puppet state?
I'm gonna turn you into my puppet state. A long debate failed. What are all these construction
It is a good
bureaus
thing I
good
got
for?
those war reparations from Colombia.
12 weeks.
Construction sectors are great for building. That's
Yeah.
about it.
Yes, that's the point. Why do I have all of them if they're not actually building stuff fast enough? Hey, Britain! old buddy, old pal. Could you do
Old
me
buddy,
a
old pal,
favor?
old chum.
Can you? I need someone to take on my debt. I am not fixing this.
I can't take on your debt.
Put tax on liquor? Just slow it down somehow?
Jesus Christ! I just looked at your debt.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I don't
18
know.
million.
I don't know.
Just default. Just default. You have no other option here. That is bad.
How can I default?
You gotta go to your budget tab over to assets and you can declare bankruptcy.
I can't yet.
It's
I
bad,
can't.
but it's not that bad yet.
No, I can't. I can physically not press the button because I am not at 2.5. We can turn this around somehow. Eventually. Listen, we just need more.
Well, Liberia has fallen into a presidential dictatorship again.
God damn it, Liberia! I gave you.
You gave them their independence, and what did they do? Right back to the military dictatorship. Yeah, maybe it would have been better just to keep them. At least then you could have policed it.
I tried to be nice.
Alright, let's increase the military budget for a bit, so that way then the military doesn't try to murder me. Because I did only just recently get the military to stop trying to take over the government.
Okay, sorry, but we're not building any more railroads.
I know that must pain you.
It does. It really does. I need more choo-choo.
Oh, I am almost at 40% of people knowing how to read.
Where is my entire goods for government buildings? What kind of goods for government buildings are we lacking? Paper, it's mainly paper. We need so much paper. Aha. So, how do I fix the paper?
Please don't tell me you're gonna crash the American paper market.
I need paper.
I need it too.
Everything will be fine. Can I import paper from somewhere? Import trade paper. Paper. France! Good old buddy.
Buddy, pal, chum, France.
I hope that solves the issue. Or at least lessens it. What else do we need? Government wage, they're so why are... Huh. Can I tear down the White House?
Don't go tearing down the White House.
Oh, it's because I'm subsidizing the railways. Okay, hold on. What the fuck did I do?
Stop doing that.
Yes, that is exactly what I am trying to do now. They're under development and... Let's turn that off, please.
I have managed to grow my country's population by quite a bit. Like, we're up to 4.18 million now. We're doing pretty well for ourselves. Like we started down in like the 1 millions. We're up to 4 million now.
Oh yeah, that already. Wow, that helped a lot. Not
How
subsidizing
long
the
did it take
railways
Hawaii?
already helped a lot. Okay. What else are we
How long do you add
subsidizing?
to Hawaii to your collection?
Val, I am so close to collapse. Do you really think I'm gonna take care of Hawaii right now?
I don't
Stop
know.
building the railways. Just stop construction. Ports.
Also, downgrading your construction sectors from using steel to wood would be a good idea.
No. Because then they take longer.
They take longer, but they also cost less to run.
Hey, we're already down to 5K.
Homesteading? What's homesteading? Increases the political strength of farmers.
General misfires cannon.
Honestly,
An affair
more people
between
want
Donald.
commercialized agriculture, so that's probably the one I'm gonna end up going.
An affair
to.
between Donald Gogin and George Dewey's spouses has reached our ears, threatening to affect his public image if we don't destitute the general. As if being caught in the act wasn't enough, Donald Gogin stepped from the bath to see a telltale rash spreading. There was only... Yeah, je ne colle. Good. There's only one liaison he was seeing. Now there was no denying it. Not after the general's very flesh betrayed the affair. Yeah, we cannot trust a man like this.
Oh,
Bye.
my economy is starting to hit a rebound. Hooray!
Ooh. Okay.
Also, the American market still has a shortage of man of wars.
Hey, we're back in the positive! See, I told you I
Hooray!
could fix it. Yes, I don't care.
We did it.
I don't care that
the
we haven't
American
linked.
market isn't gonna suffer a complete collapse.
Now,
Oh, hey, the Rio Grande joined the American market. Nice.
when did they do that? Oh well.
I don't know.
Now, construction. For flap's sake, I said stop building the railroads. We need more bureaucrats. Stop it.
You know, Mexico embargoing the United States of America might be one of the reasons why we're having a problem.
Oh, they can just shut up.
Should we invade them again?
That's not gonna stop anything about, that's not gonna stop the embargo.
No, we can actually literally go to war with them to force them to reopen their markets.
I don't really need their market.
Yes, but think about it. It's more money.
We are not going to beat up Mexico again.
I mean, you're not. I may at some point decide to go beat up Mexico again.
Do as you wish, but I am not having a part of it. Where can I... Buildings, development... Alright. New York, you need one. Colombia needs one.
Man, all these South American nations are kind of weary of me, except for Chile. Chile likes me. They like the fact I beat up Argentina.
Wait.
I have basically cut off Argentina from the rest of the world. I do feel a little bit bad for doing such a thing, but oh hey, look, Arizona has more gold fields now.
Yay!
The
More gold!
begins again.
More gold! The gold rush never ended.
Yeah, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It likes to kick up and down the road every now and then. Alright, why do the farmers hate me?
Because the farmers always hate you. Ow, my knee. I bumped my knee. Okay.
Alright, well, I do know of a law that would allow me to, do things, but unfortunately, I don't have someone in power that could really help.
Well, get someone in power that can help. I need another agitator.
Grant that man command of an army if I had one available. At the current moment, both armies are commanded.
Who is this Willy Wonka looking fella?
Who?
Bernhard Mapes. Burkhard Mappes. Sorry, he's a German. He looks like a Muppet. He's under the workers, the trade unions tab. Jan de Beer. Oranje. Home country is Oranje. Otto Tyson. Ha! I had a teacher that was called Tyson.
Oh, I'm inheriting organized sports from someone. Well, that'll at least speed up some of my research.
Yay! What are you researching?
Currently researching the atmospheric engine so we can jump over the railways.
Oh yeah. So you can have chew. What are we researching? Monitors. And not the TV type. But the boat type. With guns. We have them in 3 to 6 months. Then we can upgrade our navy again. I still don't understand why my navy is not upgrading to just having... You are only using ironclads. Just remove the man of wars.
I feel a bit bad what I did to Colombia when I took Panama from them, but
No, you don't.
territory is territory.
You're a filthy liar.
Central American territory is Central American territory.
You have no remorse.
They still had the rest of their country left. Panama didn't even want to be with them. And now I have whaling.
There we go. Now we shouldn't have a shortage of man of wars anymore because we don't have man of wars anymore. Right?
Makes sense to me. Except for the fact we still have a -13 on man of wars.
New York, Virginia, Massachusetts, and South Dakota. Why do you need man of wars? We don't have man of wars in our military anymore.
They have decided otherwise.
Oh, because of the frigates. Because the frigates are you need man of wars for the frigates. I see. Ah. That doesn't make any sense.
The Navy. So anyway, we still need these man of wars for our frigates.
They are two different ship types. A man of war is not a frigate. A frigate is much smaller and nimbler than a man of war. Anyways, we'll have monitors in a moment, so we don't have to worry about that. I would have thought that actually building more government buildings might actually help with taxation. Yay, we're in the plus while building stuff.
Well, we have another silk shortage, but thankfully the French are covering it.
Oh, yes, that might be something I can import. Actually, can I import? No.
I'm already importing the silk for the industry.
Wow, the British are selling silk for dirt cheap. But
yeah, but the French are selling it for cheaper.
I don't have the French as an option. I have the Chinese though.
That's because I already added the French and the Spanish to our trade market.
Oh, okay.
The Spanish were the second lowest.
Can I just import
monies.
Man of Wars for the moment?
You could. I don't think you make much money off of it though, since it's a military asset.
It's not about making money, it's about just filling the gap. The Chinese are actually producing them for dirt cheap. No, wait, price.
They might have a reason why they're producing them for cheap though. I wonder if I should go and like build a small navy just so that I can go sail across the ocean and invade Vietnam.
Why would you invade Vietnam?
Gain the source of silk production.
You know, that historically did not go well for your people. Are you really going to repeat that same mistake?
Difference is we're the Central America. And it's also 1872. That mistake doesn't happen yet.
Yeah, because Vietnam doesn't exist.
Well, it technically does. It's its own country at the moment.
Yeah, but it's not Vietnam. It's Dynam.
Alright, they're in a defensive pact with Portugal, actually, so never mind. Portugal's scary.
Is Portugal really scary? 38.
It's scary enough for me to not engage.
Nah.
The thing is that they have a navy. I don't. I'm still working on that part.
Boo-hoo.
I still haven't built that part yet.
I'll build it. What you waiting on? The Germans have a nice saying that goes, Ich kann nicht wohnen in der Ich will nicht Straße. I can't live in the I don't want street.
The paper mills in Panama are unable to hire because nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to live in Panama.
Oh, we've got the open hearth process. Time to upgrade all the steel mills. Steel. Why are you... Make steel tools. And you. Open hearth processing.
Alright, well, I know how to get rid of you. You're now a general. That should make the rural folk happy, probably.
There, I'm
Oh, that
producing
didn't
man
take
of
you out of the
wars in Virginia.
agitator slot.
Ooh, we've got
Why
covered
are you guys
markets
so
now.
unhappy? I would love to give you guys what you want in terms of getting rid of colonial resettlement, because it's something that I can live with. But we can't at the moment. Alright. Honestly, I need to exile
Hey.
you. I need to send him away.
Bye-bye! Why though? What did you do?
He was trying to enact homesteading, which would have not really worked out for my government. Let's see. Who can we invite? What do I need? I need to get rid of, I need to get rid of colonialism, honestly.
Yeah, I wish I could get rid of that as well.
I need to find somebody that's willing to get rid of it, but unfortunately, there's nobody willing to get rid of it.
Monitor radiant lurking. Well, we're gonna have elections in a moment. I don't want the yeoman farmers. Get out of here. Be gone. Alright, can we lower taxes a little? Just to make people a little bit happier again.
Capacity. That would probably put a dent in our taxation, so I don't think I can do much about that. Yeah, the farmers really don't. Actually, they kind of like me a bit more now, but... Oh, what did you do? The silk market's crashed.
I didn't do anything. It's not always my fault.
Alright, it's fine now. Everything's fine now. France and Spain are covering it again.
Why is it always... Why did you immediately go to what did I do? I did nothing. I am working on my own issues. I am not the source of all your problems.
How is the luxury clothes market doing? Only 700. Okay, so that is still not worthwhile to put in. I know I can establish another company game. I'm waiting to establish the Panama Company. Panama Canal Company.
Might be smarter to actually establish something for the time being.
There aren't really any other ones I can establish that would actually give me any beneficial benefits.
Ah, yes.
The only one I can get at the moment is increased colonialism when colonializing. That's a word now.
Increased colonialism from colonializing.
Yes.
I am surprised that I spoke that out without stumbling.
I am working off my debt, though, which is nice.
Good for you. So we're both working towards getting rid of our debt.
Well, I've almost done the sugar plantations and the new government administration in Panama. Which should help with the employment problems that we're having.
There we go, monitors. Voila. Military, Navy, you guys. How do I upgrade them again?
I find it funny that that my
There we go.
port, treaty port, has about 2,000 people living in it. Not a single one of them wants to work in the vineyard, but 500 of them are willing to work in the port. I definitely did not end up
peculiar
getting
recognition,
good at this thing.
a peculiar reconciliation. With years having passed since the passage of the slavery ban, pro-slavery ideals among the southern farmers have faded significantly. In the echoing manor halls of the southern planters' domain, the words with which had once lambasted the government for their tyranny in taking their slaves had begun to shift. Now, instead of open condemnation and calls for restoration of the institution, there were suggestions of alternatives: sharecropping, the use of prisoners, a dozen different means of disenfranchisement to restore what they saw as the natural order. But none dared to raise the idea of openly flaunting the decree. Not now, at least, when the government seemed vigilant and the formerly enslaved were still wary. For now, at least, they would simply work with what they had. Now is the time to come together for forgiveness, or we cannot forget the perpetrators of these crimes. Yeah, I don't want the southern farmers, so bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Yeah, none of these like exiled agitators are like great.
Well, they might not be great for you. Hey, look, Mexico has stopped embargoing me. See? We don't have to
I'm gonna
keep
go to war
beating
with
them
them
up.
again at some point.
Shh.
I already told you I'm taking their territory. I want the gold. The more of their territory I take, the more things we have in the American market. You're only shushing me because you know I'm right.
The Shadow Draft Solution. Designed for coastal defense operation, what monitors lack in ocean-going capabilities, they make up for in cost-effectiveness. Admiral George Dewey has informed the Admiralty in Washington that his fleet will keep any foes away from American waters. Sir, while it might indeed look like a cheese box on a raft, I assure you that the 15-inch guns she carries in that box of hers are no laughing matter. Secure shores means secure commerce.
Well, it
Let
looks
us
like
organize
the Radical Party
our
might have a chance at winning the election.
We don't win by having the best ships. We win by having the most. Yeah, let's get some more trade going.
Maybe open up another silk market because apparently France and Spain are starting to struggle with it as well.
Yeah.
I guess we better get it from China. Because they probably have the most reliable silk export.
Minus 10% for the Whig Party, yes. If they can't afford that campaign, they shouldn't be. They shouldn't even be running. Import trade
That is
routes.
very quickly how the United States ended up in its two-party system it's stuck in today.
Well, considering that I want to have a one-party system with only one specific type of party, it is exactly what I need. Yeah, come on, China, get us some silk. Hi, you want to have a trade proposal? A diplomatic pact that establishes trade agreement between the two countries. Sure, Britain, we can trade. We can have some, like, money flowing between us. A little ching-chang, no problem. Low standards of living everywhere. Glass in the American market is expensive. I have issues that I don't know how to solve. No market access in New Jersey, Vermont, and West Virginia. Well, unless we actually get this entire bureaucracy stuff back in order, I cannot do anything about that. So, it's not an issue right now. For now, we're getting repeaters.
It's not an issue till it's an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we've managed to incorporate Panama.
We'll complete in 8 years when the United States has researched Zeppelins, the ship of the air. No, I need that. We need Zeppelins. I want Zeppelins. How do we get Zeppelins? Everything's going to be put on hold for Zeppelins.
Suddenly, trains are no longer the main priority. It's the Zeppelin we need.
They're both cool, okay?
Fair enough. I probably should set aside some research once we're finally done with
Yeah,
everything else. To finally get a
You
Zeppelin.
are not allowed to talk to me considering you don't even have choo-choos yet.
We're working on it.
No,
We
we're
just
getting
started development of
faster.
railways.
We're going faster. Oh, because we have steel frame building, we can research the Zeppelin. Am I going to really ask the question if we do need dynamite, reinforced concrete, shift work, and thrashing machines over Zeppelins?
Probably.
No, we do not. The rule of cool will prevail. Ignore that we don't even have repeaters. We also don't have elevators to actually build skyscrapers for them to actually get Zeppelins running.
At least I put skyscrapers ahead of Zeppelins, so that way then we can actually use the Zeppelins once we get them.
Oh, it's not like anybody is going to use them besides me, because I am the only one who has Zeppelins at that point. I am the only one with the cool blimps. An agitator has appeared. Right of assembly. Who are you? You're a petty bourgeoisie. No!
I still can't find anyone
No!
that's radical and great for what I need. Oh, the Radical Party and the Conservative Party are getting really close to each other on their terms.
Protected speech has failed.
That is very unfortunate.
Man. Arrgh, they all grumpy. Okay, what kind of laws can we push through? I want to bump up the trade unions. I don't want consumer-based tax. I want to keep the professional army. I'm not gonna go to closed borders. I'm not using agrarianism.
There we go. That'll make everybody happy. Oh good, the farmers are no longer pissed off at me.
Oh, they're just pissed on.
What?
What? Get rid of dynamite. Get rid of reinforced concrete. We need the blimp. Hey, look, now that we actually almost have completely taken care of our bureaucracy issue, our taxes are actually coming back in. Now we don't need to pay to tax people from to hell and back.
Alright, I keep forgetting. I still need to unprivatize, well, uncharity my hospitals.
Excuse he who would be king, a resident of the Californian region, Joshua Northon, has declared himself an emperor. He has begun issuing his own decrees, and people have printed currency with his liking. Excuse me?
Oh yeah, he's a real figure.
What?
Yeah, he's real.
Let him proclaim he keeps the people laughing. What?
I'm gonna increase my country's access to education. We gotta educate these people. We gotta get as educated as possible. We must become the smart center.
Let him proclaim, just because this is funny. Why would you do that? Why? I need to actually read up on this because this is hilarious.
Yeah, he's a real guy. I think it was either Sam O'Neill or somebody else did a YouTube video on him.
I actually want to know this. Okay, politics overview. No. So I can actually look at him somehow? Right-click to open context menu. No. Learn more. Oh, that opens up. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Here comes the Wikipedia page. Wikipedia is not for sale. Okay, thank you, not interested. Joshua Abram Northorn, born February 4th, 1818, and died January 8th, 1880, was a resident of San Francisco, California, who in 1959, which were a bit late, proclaimed himself Northorn First, Emperor of the United States, commonly known as Emperor Northorn. In 1863, after Napoleon III invaded Mexico, he took the second title of Protector of Mexico. This is hilarious. For the first years after arriving in San Francisco in 1849, Northorn made a successful living as a commodities trader and real estate speculator. However, he was financially ruined following the failed bid to corner the rice market during a shortage prompted by famine in China. He bought a shipload of Peruvian rice at 12 cents per pound, more or less 26 cents or pennies kilogram, but more Peruvian ships arrived in port, causing the price to drop sharply to 3 cents per pound. He then lost a protracted lawsuit in which he tried to void his rice contract, and his local promised faded. His local prominence faded. In September of 1859, he proclaimed himself Emperor of the United States. Northorn had no formal political power, but was treated deferentially in San Francisco nevertheless, and currency issued in his name was honored in some of the establishments he frequented. Some consider Northorn to be insane or erratic, but residents of San Francisco and the city's larger Northern California orbit enjoyed his imperial presence and took note of his frequent newspaper proclaims. Though Northorn received free ferry and train passages and a variety of favors, such as help with rent and free meals from well-placed friends and sympathizers, the city's merchant also capitalized on his notion by selling souvenirs branding his image. On January 8th, 1880, Northorn collapsed and died before he could be given medical treatment. According to the San Francisco Chronicle, upwards to 10,000 people lined up the streets of San Francisco to pay him homage at his funeral. Northorn has been immortalized as the basis of the character in literature of Mark Twain, Robert Louis Stevenson, Christopher Morris, René Goscinny, Selin Lagerlöf, Neil Gaiman.
Well, they almost won the election.
Mercy Carretarus and Charles Bukowski. Okay. Oh, okay.
Well, we still can't really reform the government without complete and total government collapse, so we're not going to do that.
Well, that is how it happens.
I'd rather not collapse the entire government today.
Well, there goes our gold again. Anyways, interesting little side tangent there.
Yes, an interesting little side tangent indeed. Jesus, how'd we get up to 5-speed?
I have
explain why
no
the game
idea.
is having a stroke.
I have no idea. I can change the because I have him, I could technically change the law to a monarchy, and there is actual traction behind it.
Why do none of these people want to get rid of colonialism?
Hey, I'm still wondering why people in the United States of America want a monarchy.
I mean, it'd be easier to then topple the government to replace it.
Anyway, how is our navy upgrading going? Slowly but surely.
Well, we now have the percussion cap. Wasn't the research I was working on, but I'll take it. Just means we'll get to rifling that much sooner, and then repeaters. Oh, hey, we got organized sports now. We know how to sport.
Ooh, yes. We must know how to sport.
Yeah, we're still working on the literacy problem, but at least 1.64 million out of our 4.5 million population now knows how to read.
Viviard, Ross, New England. Okay.
Jesus Christ, 21 million out of 34 million in the US know how to read, which gives you a 72 research. Whereas I only get 65. Not much, but it's a difference. We're working on it. I'm working on upgrading my education system. We have public schools. We send the children to compulsory school. So we basically have everything we need. We even have a university stationed in several places with El Salvador, San Salvador in this game here, getting a level 3 university.
Neat. Oh, wait.
How much longer does Colombia owe me war reparations for?
2,000 years. That'd be nice. How is things
It
going?
told me how much longer this was gonna last for, but yeah. I do really need to invade Mexico at some point for their gold fields.
Mecklenburg is in a civil war. Interesting.
Luxembourg's in a civil war?
Mecklenburg.
Oh, Mecklenburg. Oh yeah, they've been in a civil war for a while now. Neither side has really gained any ground. They're just staring at each other menacingly. Oh, Austria managed to beat Prussia. They took Tyrol back.
Huh.
Well, South Tyrol, since Bavaria owns Tyrol. But you know, they kind of look back to normal. Kinda.
It's something.
Yeah. I think Egypt's gotten bigger. I don't know.
Oh,
it just feels like
Belgium.
it got bigger.
Belgium got upgraded engines. Or upgraded trains. They got the Stirling locomotive now. Does Britain have the Stirling locomotive? Yes, they do. But they are currently in a workers' revolt. All of Britain is on fire.
Still #1 great power, though.
How did they manage to get a workers' revolt before I did? That is unacceptable.
We will develop the can opener. Spend money. We shall develop a can opener.
Now it is your turn to develop the can opener.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop building industries because honestly, I'm just gonna let my people figure out what they want and what they need to build up the economy. Once my entire line of production is done. And I'll basically just focus on other things like universities and military positions and ports.
I haven't even built any universities. I have universities, but I've never built any. Well, for now it's a matter of I need to get rid of this massive debt that I've accumulated.
Oh, national
I just
dividends
gotta
only
take
last for another 14 weeks. That's not great.
a boohoo. You'll survive.
I have national unifier for another 9 years.
Oh, Pennsylvania Premium Forestry is not making any money anymore. Why? Is it because... Huh? Shouldn't they be making more money considering...
West Virginia only has 65% access to the American market.
Yes, I know. How do I increase the standard of living somewhere?
You can lower taxes.
That's a negative, chief.
You can install healthcare.
I've already did.
Install better healthcare.
I can't.
I could if I wanted to, but considering the fact that the church still controls it, I'm not really all too bothered to do that at the moment.
Ammunition is expensive. Okay.
I need to get public health care, though. That way, then I can actually start increasing healthcare. Yes, I know there's potential for one agitator, but unfortunately, none of them are actually good for what I need. Only one of them is like colonial exploitation, and I already have that. I want to get no colonial affairs, so that way then I can get the rural folk happy again. Yes, I know I can reform the government, but the government's been basically the same thing for like several years now, and it's honestly never once backstabbed me in this configuration. The moment the church tried to rebel and then immediately gave up on that was the best thing that ever happened to our government. Because it allowed us to basically just exclude them from politics.
South German people began immigrating from the French Empire to Arizona. What? That's a long way around.
I mean, they probably just hop on a train.
Looking at the situation in Germany, there aren't enough trains to actually facilitate that. And in France, actually, France hasn't really built any railroads.
I'm sure it's fine. Prussia has gotten a bit bigger, I think. I think they took one or two small German states. Yeah, they're starting to eat up a few of the smaller German states, so we might see a large-scale conflict between the Prussian Democratic Republic, which is made up of industrialists, the bourgeoisie, the intelligentsia, the trade unions, and the rural folk. That is an interesting government.
We've had the same president for quite a long time at this point.
He's still alive?
Yes. I am impressed myself.
How many years has he been in charge?
I don't know.
How many elections has he won?
I don't remember.
If I wasn't building stuff, I'd have 6,000 like a month. But at the current moment, we're building shit.
Oi, language.
You need at least one. One to avoid being...
We've had more than one at this point. You know I have to edit it tomorrow. Belgium is improving relations with us. Okay, Belgium, you go ahead.
Yeah, as long as you keep a good relation with most of the countries, they will send you immigrants. So it's always good to just improve relations with people.
Oh, I can increase the welfare payment. It's gonna... Do I have the money for that? Nope. First, literacy. Get more smarter people.
Oh. So you know how Hanover starts as a protectorate of Great Britain?
Yes.
They're now a protectorate of Russia.
What?
Russia owns them now.
Interesting change.
Oh, Tsar Alexander Romanov has taken command of Russia.
Huh.
They still have an alliance with Austria. And they have a defensive pact with the Chinese. So,
Interesting.
guess we're not going to war with China anytime soon.
I wasn't planning on going to. Why are you so violent? Who hurt you?
Well, the thing is that China is a exploit in any Victoria game to quickly get people and good at industry areas.
Just
To help build up your economy quick.
who hurt you, Val? Who hurt you?
No one. I just feel like beating up China for some reason.
You feel like beating up Mexico, you feel like beating up Cuba, you feel like beating up Spain, you feel like beating up Colombia, you feel like beating up
Well, at some
China.
point you gotta go to war with Spain for historical reasons.
There's no reason to go to war with Spain right now. Why would I go to war with Spain?
Cuba has good industrial value. Also Puerto Rico. Maybe not as much with Puerto Rico, but you know, stuff to have.
I don't need stuff. I need an economy that's actually stable.
We are halfway done on researching railways, though.
I have an idea. Remove consumer tax. Remove consumer tax. And we're gonna start bolstering the trade unions. Oh, that was a bad idea. It will help us in the long run. I removed a bunch of taxation. And now we're back to being in the minus while building stuff. But that's okay.
I'm still trying to rebuild my reserves. It's taking a while. Because we're still 220,000 in debt.
Yeah, let's put a
Of
tax
course, that
on
is nothing
transportation.
compared to the 18.4 million debt that America's.
Shush. We're dealing with it.
Again, we can just go beat up Mexico
We're
for money.
dealing with it.
We can beat up Mexico for money.
I don't want to
Hello,
beat up
buddy.
Mexico for money. I'm not a bully.
We can beat up Canada for money.
I'm not a bully. And Canada has been being nice. You go beat up someone if you want that so badly.
Well,
Cuba is
education's
wary
almost
of
gone up
us.
hurting.
I can take a treaty port in Cuba. I can demand... Wait, Cuba is still having... Okay. No. Okay, never mind. Spain's scary. Spain has a lot of troops.
Yeah, but they would take a while to get here.
But I can't defend when they get here.
I'm pretty sure we'd be able to take over Cuba before they get here.
Is that a risk I am willing to take? I don't think so.
Just wait till they sink the main.
Ooh, we can export... Oh, nobody wants to buy our ironclads. Oh.
Alright, we now have level 3 education. Education is spreading faster. We've done it. Education will now spread at lightning speeds throughout our country.
Sure.
And maybe, just maybe, the Intelligista will win an election.
Spain might buy our steamers. Oh, not tobacco. No, 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 no. I wanted tools. Nobody wants tools. Hey Val, I've heard you want steam engines. Oh no, that's Argentina. Why do you have the same flag? Stop having the same flag.
I don't know why. I know that in Hoi 4 they have a different flag for Central America, which I like a lot better than this one, but we're stuck with it.
Well, this isn't Hoi 4.
Yeah. The only reason you can trade with Argentina is because of my treaty port. Also, they don't like me.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Especially since I declared them my rival.
I don't think I have any rivals.
Probably should do that. Gives you some influence to work with.
But I don't want to be mean. I don't even know who I'm going to declare my rival. I love how Alaska is just one big state that I can click on. Incorporate Alaska. Yukon River salmon run. Fishing industry plus 20%. So, Hawaii. Can I...
Oh, I see you're finally taking Hawaii.
Yes.
It's a good thing nobody's willing to take Hawaii's side in this matter.
How do I... Station HQ... Right in front. Oh, how do I need to land the army, don't I?
Yes, the army does definitely need to land.
How does one land an army?
Oh, Jesus Christ, you just ate up all the bullets.
Nom.
What did you do?
Yes?
I don't even have a single munition plant in my country.
Escort convoys? Is that... How do I land the army on... How do I plan a naval invasion? Val?
What was that?
How do I plan a naval invasion? Oh, maybe the naval plan.
Yeah, you tell the Navy to do it.
Oh, I can't because we're not at war yet. What? I need to be at war yet before I can plan a naval invasion? That's stupid.
We're buying bullets from Spain, France now. You
That's
ate up the
stupid.
entire bullet market.
Nom.
I have to import from Venezuela.
It's the spicy lamp. Can I see my name?
You've thrown my economy into a downturn.
Boo-hoo, keep crying. Oh, the guys are no longer in robots. There's actually monitors behind the big ship. Behind the ironclads. It's cute. They're adorable. Look at how cute they are.
Alright, once you take Hawaii, please quickly demobilize your military.
Me, 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 me.
Yes, I got to see it, Pudding. It was nice.
Hi, Puddin'. What did you see? What did Pudding do? Val?
What?
What did Pudding
Oh,
show
no,
you?
they were just told me, they just asked me if I had seen the eclipse.
Oh, okay.
I did, it was nice.
I don't think I've ever seen an eclipse.
Oh, if you want, the next one in the US will be in 2044.
Ah, yes, because I'm going to travel all the way to the US to actually see an eclipse.
Maybe.
No!
Alright, let's increase home affairs. That way then people are at least not as radicalized.
I'm hungry. Pudding! I want pudding from the pudding factory. And yes, that will stay my headcanon for them. Hawaii, are you really not going to back down?
Hawaii is dedicated. They have 5 divisions.
You're not gonna win this.
They are willing to go all the way.
Please, this is a bad idea. Apparently I can sway Britain. Somehow. Oh, I can sway you.
I don't know how you could bribe me to get involved in a conflict that I can't even participate in. I mean, once you land, I could invade it, but I can't invade myself. I don't have a navy. We don't even have a boat. Well, we have convoys, we just don't know how to militarily boat.
Militarily boat, ah yes.
We haven't figured out how to put gun on boat yet.
You take the gun and you put it on the boat.
Why are there so many? Why are people exiling so many people that want elected bureaucrats and homesteading? Can you guys exile anyone else? The government is just in an up and down spiral because of this munitions problem.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
I can't believe you plunged my economy off a cliff for Hawaii.
Let's be honest, I've plunged your economy down a cliff for less.
Ah yes, you now equate to destroying slavery as less worthwhile.
Oh no, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. You remember me just wanting to build a lot of construction sectors to get stuff done quicker? Another agitator has appeared. Susan Anthony. Another monarchist. What? She's also an actual person. What?
Britain, can you take on my debt, please? So that way that I no longer have debt. Everybody has to be allowed to be open to market. You can't be mean to someone else just because they aren't a Central American or European.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to read up on Susan Anthony after.
Yeah, she's a real person, I believe. I don't think she was a monarchist, though.
It says here, monarchist, petit bourgeoisie.
I don't know why they assigned her as a monarchist. I think all the Scottish people moved away.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, they just all relocated to San Salvador.
Let's have the 5th Army attack Cuba.
Oh hey, we have chemical bleaching now. I don't even think I have a glass industry. Why do we have this technology? I don't even have a glass industry.
For funsies. No, wait, I think you can use it for paper. I love that the monitor has the tiny little flag behind it. Hello, we're the US. We're here with guns. With boats, with guns. Big boats.
I'm gonna refrain from adding any more things to the build list because it's already fairly long.
Cooperatism. Corporatism. I can read.
Slowly, my capitalists are slowly building
Val,
things in my country.
Val, go look off the
What?
coast of of Hawaii. Look at the tiny boat. Look at how small. Look at how small it is. It's so tiny.
That monitor should not be out in those seas.
No, but it is.
Look how small it is compared to the ironclad.
It is so tiny. It's so cute. Can we keep it? I
So
swear
you're committing 2 naval invasions at the same time.
Yes. 2 is better than 1. Now where's the army? There are the military, the armored trains. And there's an unarmored train. Hi! Okay, which army do I not need? You, I can
Your debt now
demobilize.
is at 19 million.
Yeah, we'll deal with it.
I wonder how bad if oh, Mexico does have debt. 537,000. Aha! I'm doing better than Mexico.
There goes the... Which army is this? The 4th. And the other one just arrived. They have tiny little rowboats for the troops. Why do they have to row behind the... Why do they have to row behind the big ship in rowboats? That seems unnecessarily cruel.
They're fine.
Good exercise, I guess. The rowboat behind him just has a massive American flag on top of its roof.
We almost have railways.
So, when are you starting that invasion?
So how's that war going?
We're about to start. Yeah, we're landing. Well, yeah, unexpectedly we immediately won that battle.
Jesus, you've already murdered 1,000 people.
No, we liberated them.
Oh yes, from their free trial of life.
Shh.
Also, you have already spent over $600,000 on this war, whereas they spent 3,000.
Go big or go home.
How much more debt am I in? Still a lot.
Oh, now that they're done with the naval invasion, they're just going home. they're just leaving.
They
Okay,
murdered
bye.
the entire population and went home.
Bye, guys.
Naval invades, leaves, proceeds not to elaborate.
Refuses to elaborate.
They have more literacy than me.
They
Jeez.
still have troops.
Of course, because their population's smaller, but you already took all the islands. There wasn't anything else to do.
Well...
Well, you've almost claimed every bit of territory the United States had at this time. Well, you're missing a large collection of islands.
I mean, like, all the ones in the South... in the South Pacific?
A lot of the Micronesian regions, yes.
Yeah.
And also, basically, all the islands that Spain owns.
How do I send you back home?
The Dutch ended up colonizing a bit, but the French appear to have decided to turn it into a new Luxembourg.
Huh? Ooh, what? Eh?
Over in Africa, in the Central African region.
Hold on.
There's
How...
a bit of the Netherlands have an enclave within the French Empire's territory.
I need to first figure out how I can get my navy back to their yards.
Can't believe I have to go and build an ammunition factory.
You're fine. Stop whining about it.
You're the United States. How do you not have enough ammunition? I have to go to France to buy ammunition for the market for your war effort.
It's fine. Hey, no, seriously, how can I send my navy back? You, return home.
Oh, hey, Brazil has joined the French market.
Station HQ? In New England.
Oh, Denmark's part of the Spanish market.
You guys can also.
Oh, Jesus Christ, the Austrian market's huge!
Huge!
Yeah, the Ottomans have joined it, and the Egyptians. So basically, they have a large part of, like, Africa and the Middle East as part of their market. And also Romania and Serbia. And poor Montenegro is in the middle, just like, help.
Help. I need somebody help. So who were you talking about?
What?
About little Luxembourg, you said, in Africa.
Over in Africa, below Sokoto.
I have no idea
The
where
Dutch
it is.
have an enclave within the French Empire.
Oh, there!
Oh, that's neat pudding. I tried to take a picture of it. Even though I had the phone camera lens behind glass, behind the glasses, it did not take a great picture of the eclipse. I wonder if my military is good enough to beat Mexico. Like in terms of technological innovation. Because we have outpaced them in terms of literacy now. Problem being, I haven't done much research into the military.
Get rid of shift work. We need to build the Zeppelin. We only have 6 years until we can build for the Zeppelins. Go! Research faster. Have more smarty pants.
Have more smarty pants.
Yes. Just stop researching the repeaters. We're going for Zeppelins first. It's too bad that you can't actually use the Zeppelins as a military unit. Okay, who is this Susan Anthony now?
It's been a while. We might as well get back to that.
Hey, we're learning. We're not just here to play. We are also here to learn. Let's see.
Oh, I never built a government administration in the Yucatan Peninsula. That would explain why we don't have any tax coming in from there. Or at
Okay.
least not much tax.
Susan B. Anthony, born Susan Anthony, February 15th, 1820, and died March 13th, 1906, was an American socialist reformer and women's rights activist who played a pivotal role in the women's suffrage movement. Born into a Quaker family committed to social equality, she collected anti-slavery petitions at the age of 17. In 1856, she became the New York State agent for the American Anti-Slavery Society. In 1851, she met Elizabeth Cady Stanton, who became her lifelong friend and co-worker in social reforms activities, and they were roommates. Primarily in the field of women's rights. Together they founded the New York Women's State Temperance Society after Anthony was prevented from speaking at the Temperance Conference because she was a female. During the Civil War, she founded the Women's Loyal Nationalist League, which conducted the largest petition drive in the United States history, up to the time collecting nearly 400,000 signatures in support of the abolition of slavery. After the war, they initiated the American Equality Rights Association, which campaigned for equal rights for both women and African Americans. They began publishing a women's rights newspaper in 1868 called The Revolution. A year later, they founded the National Women's Suffrage Association as part of a split in the women's movement, and the split was formally healed in 1890 when their organization merged with the rival American Women's Suffrage Association, formed by the National American Women's Suffrage Association, which Anthony as a key force. Jesus. Anthony and Stanton began working with Matilda Jocelyn Gage in 1876 on what equality grew into eventually grew into a 6-volume history of women's suffrage. The interest of Anthony and Stanton diverged somewhat in later years, but the two remained close friends. In 1872, Anthony was arrested in her hometown of Rochester, New York, for voting in violation of laws that allowed only men to vote. She was convicted in a widely publicized trial. Although she refused to pay the fine, the authorities declined to take further action. In 1878, Anthony and Stanton arranged for Congress to be presented with the amendment giving women the right to vote, introduced by Senator Aragon A. Sargent. It later became known colloquially there. You get it, as the Susan B. Anthony Amendment. It was eventually ratified as the Ninth Amendment of the US Constitution in 1920. Anthony traveled extensively in support of women's suffrage, giving as many as 75 to 100 speeches per year and working on many state campaigns. She worked initially for the women's rights, playing a key role in creating the International Council of Women, which is still active. She also helped to bring about the World's Congress of Representative Women at the World Columbia Exhibition in Chicago in 1893. When she first began campaigning for women's rights, Anthony was harshly ridiculed and accused of trying to destroy the institution of marriage. Public perception of her changed radically during her lifetime, however. Her 80th birthday was celebrated in the White House at the invitation of President William McKinley. She became the first female citizen of the to be depicted on U.S. coinage when her portrait appeared on the 1997 dollar coin. So why is she a petty bourgeoisie? She is a feminist. Supports the monarchy movement. I don't get it.
Yeah, I really don't either. I feel like the game does take a few liberties with what it assigns people.
We shall also invent the can opener. No offense, but I have to kick both of them out of the government because I can't have I can't have them
That
in
many
charge.
monarchists?
Yeah.
Hooray, railways.
Yay! You've got choo-choos.
Oh, we haven't built them yet.
Well, we've got the potential for choo-choos.
Yes, we do.
Wait, I said
Joshua
exile
Norton,
them.
exiled from the United States.
Okay. Oh, I can't exile her because I just exiled him. Well. I kind of want to have Willy Wonka on my side. But Otto Tessie is better liked, so it would be smarter to go for him. Firebrand, popularity plus 50%, yes. Come on in.
I now have railways on the list of things we're gonna build eventually.
Yay! We're currently building new railways in the states that need them. market access. Yeah, you're getting... We need more ironclads. Because
We can
ironclads are
finally
expensive.
I think we can finally take bullets off of the trade menu for things we need.
I still need to build a low organization 8th army. What the?
Also, I finally added conscripts to my military, so now I have 12 conscript divisions ready to go whenever a war breaks out.
Okay.
Britain, what are you doing? Panama's mine. What are you doing? We're friends. Why would you do this? Why would you claim Panama? That's mine.
Can I claim Panama?
I honestly don't even know how to claim territory. I only know how to conquer territory. I don't know how to claim it. The GDP of Mexico is far higher than mine. Still has more debt. Radicals are getting really bad though.
You'll be
because
fine.
I can't lower the
Nope.
taxes.
Okay, we still need ammunition and we need... Okay, buildings.
And now you need ironclads.
I need both. Hey, Pennsylvania, you like to have an ammunitions factory, and Oregon likes to have an ammunitions factory. All railways, please use... Wait, the Hawaiian Islands have railways? Hawaii had railways before you did. How do you feel about this?
I still don't even have the railways.
Yes, that is hilarious.
What does reinforced concrete give me again? Oh yeah, increased construction sector building throughput. That's good. Good. Very good. Very good. I almost have civilizing mission. And Home Affairs is now increased to level 3. Which should hopefully slow down the radicals' growth. And make people more happy in general.
Alright, now I still haven't built what I actually need. Where...
Still don't really have any laws that I can really be passing at the moment. And people really want elected bureaucrats. But the problem is, I really need those taxes. There really aren't any laws that I can really pass at the moment. Can't even get like workers' rights. I don't want to get Social Security because that leads to a downward spiral if you're not in a good place economically wise.
Economically wise.
Shush.
Never. Can I work against? I can suppress the yeoman farmers. Well, I could if I had... If I had the authority. But I don't. Miss Anthony, if you'd be actually campaigning for women's rights, I would keep you, but we're not getting a monarchy. There's no reason to get a monarchy. Oh, West Virginia still needs more railroads. So does New Jersey. They don't need more railroads. We need more coal, steel, and engines. Where's steel? It's coal. Ooh, the French are selling coal dirt cheap, yes. And where's steel? There.
Oh, great. The petite bourgeoisie has changed leaders.
It happens.
I know, but it's not good for me. Last guy in charge was great to have.
Why is it not good now?
Because he's a traditionalist and he wants to go back to us allowing religion in the government.
Oh no. Let's try free speech again.
Guess I'll let him stick around for now. Oh, hey, there's a communist.
There is?
Or in this case, a vanguardist. Yeah, currently for the landowners.
Oh.
Great, now we're an unacceptable government. That's just fine. Just dandy. Have you guys managed to hire anyone yet? No, you still haven't managed that. How, in a population of 2,028 people, you have not managed to hire a single person?
Yes?
Thing is, there's nobody that's good. Like, none of these guys are good.
Anyways.
Like, originally, I could just go into the exiled things and be like, oh, I'll pick this guy. He's fairly good. Nowadays, I can't find a single one.
Anyways, I think it's time to call it for tonight.
Alright, fair enough.
We have been going for 2 hours.
Yeah, alright. Fair enough. We'll drop the save.
Yeah, I'll drop one on my end as well, just to be sure. Eh?
I might go invade Haiti at some point.
Yeah, not now.
Yeah, not now, obviously, but you know, sometime in the future.
Hello,
Anyway,
Puddin. Sorry.
Any parting? Hello, and
Hmm.
Anyway, any parting words, Birch?
Not really. I do hope that everybody enjoyed us being idiots, or mainly me being an idiot and mismanaging stuff. But yeah, and Valac being a very genocidal person for some reason.
Yeah, well, not genocidal. We just need to expand our territory.
Very hurt.
We need to put the name. We need to put the Central back in Central America.
He's a very hurt person who wants to fight everyone right now. He's like a chihuahua.
Listen, I'm gonna invade Mexico.
You're not
When
helping.
I do,
You're not helping your case.
no. When I do, we will fix all the problems.
You're not helping your
We will
chihuahua
have
case.
the greatest economy in all of the Americas once we conquer Mexico.
I will still convince Val to eventually make a cooking stream for pancakes Puddin.
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no.
Anyways, that is not up to debate right now.
That is never up for debate. I'm not doing a cooking stream.
I will make it up to debate.
No.
Yes. There's nothing you
Well,
can do about it.
I will take away your lamp privileges.
You cannot take away my lamp privileges because they're mine.
Anyway, the raid's going off now. You all have a nice night.
Yeah.
See you all next time.
Bye-bye, everyone.